Standing in the middle of the room, the man held a basket in his hands. Everyone in the room saw an empty basket in the man's hands. The man standing in the middle of the room proclaimed, "This is not just a normal basket, it is filled with good fruits." The people all laughed at the man holding the empty basket. But the man, with a grin on his face and excitement in his voice, proclaimed, "Look, I have something to show you all. This basket is filled with good fruits." Again they laughed, and so the man, with a perplexed look on his face at the wonderment of why everyone kept laughing, reached in and pulled out a golden apple. As he removed it from the basket, the golden apple appeared, and everyone was shocked and amazed. "Magic!" one shouted. "Sorcery!" another proclaimed. Stunned and amazed, the crowd was now entirely focused on the man in the middle of the room. The man was now smiling because he knew they were starting to see. "It was a trick, you can't do that again," one in the crowd proclaimed. The crowd, now erupting in chaos, shouted, "Fake!" They started screaming. "Absurd!" others claimed. Yet again the man reached into the basket and pulled out a golden fig. Everyone was now in utter shock that this occurred. The man now exclaimed, "See, it's not a trick, it's real. This basket is filled with good fruits." Again the people huddled around him, staring into the basket, still seeing nothing more than an empty basket. The man, smiling, says, "Don't you see? There are tons of good fruits in this basket to choose from." "How is he doing that?" exclaims one in the crowd. "Trickery, magic, kill him, take his basket." Others in the room now also joining in the hatred and jealousy. He must have them hidden on him. Now, clothes torn, stripped and naked, and without the basket in hand, they shout obscenities. Hit him, kick him, spit on him. Finally, after the 2 golden fruits are gone and everyone has had their way, the man, laying on the floor, looking at the basket with a smile, reaches over and grabs it. The ones remaining in the room, looking at the man now staring at the basket on the floor, start to see the man crawling and reaching towards the basket. He grabs it, and all watch as he reaches in and pulls out a golden walnut. Everyone in the room now realizing that it wasn't a trick, and the man, with a smile and a look of weariness, now being helped up by others, said, Why did you not show them, the ones that doubted and mocked you?" The man, now standing, looks at them and says, "See, they were always going to see an empty fruit basket. I showed them and told them there were many good fruits, yet they couldn't allow themselves to believe. Instead, you see their true nature by their actions. I know there are good fruits in this basket, but they doubted. Now you all can see that there are truly good fruits in the basket." Everyone now staring at the now filled baskets with golden fruits. Here now, those of you who can see may eat, and each were allowed to grab enough fruits to fill their bellies and their families' bellies for all time. Why 3 fruits? The golden apple is like our opportunities, if seen, can provide us with a lifetime of nourishment. The golden fig represents the sweet taste of success one will reach. The golden walnut will be the heartiness that will make you strong, but like the walnut seed, over time this will come with the black ink that can stain one when harvesting the walnut. The basket is like the mind, as no one at first will see the good fruits, but over time, if you're like the man in the room, you will utilize action to pull the good fruits from the basket. There are both good and bad fruits in the basket. What you choose to pull from it will determine how you eat. Eat that in your mind, which will nourish you. The magic that occurs when pulling out good, that's God's process. Thank Him for the baskets, the fruits, and the abilities to stand strong in faith, even when the people in the room can't see what you're holding in the basket. Know God knows what's in the basket before you do. Ask Him to provide fruits in the basket that help to nourish yourself and others. He will provide what will ultimately nourish and strengthen you.